Hello. I know it takes a few seconds to go from thinking I've started to you seeing me, so I'm just gonna head right in. Welcome. How amazing is this? We are live today and we are tapping through into self-care, whatever feels right for you. So this is such an honor. I'm just so thrilled to be here, and big thanks to Kate for setting this up. You are a legend. You really are. You've created this amazing forum. I mean, Kate's always been amazing at creating collective and community energy. And she's just taken it up to a whole other level, hasn't she? So this is so cool that we are here together. So thank you all for joining me in this amazing space. I feel like this is just a real community space. So many people getting on board with tapping, practitioners and people who are new to tapping. So I am just going to say, I hope whoever is new to tapping that you have managed to watch a video that Janice and I put together in terms of the tapping points, and that you've washed your hands. So important, because I am going to be tapping on my face. Try to leave points out, but I'm so used to tapping on the face that like I say, I'm just practicing good hygiene, washed my hands, and my keyboard is clean, so that's all good. And then the next thing is, of course, we are contributing towards the Just Giving page for Doctors Without Borders. And so, you know, whatever you can, if you can donate £1, £2, it all really helps. And I can't remember, I think, is it £700 that we've raised so far? That's incredible. So yeah, amazing. So just a couple of other points. Yeah, please take full responsibility for your own being. I'm going to keep it nice and light today, but you know, it's full moon, super full moon, I think. So yeah, super full moon, tapping can bring up energy, and that's a good thing. Sometimes it can feel a little bit uncomfortable. So, you know, I know I've been there, but the important thing is to keep tapping. Penny gave some great tips in terms of if you do feel a little bit that it's kind of the energy is just coming up and being a bit too much. So just look for some 5 things around the room. Just take your attention away from what you're doing and breathe, and do some the 9 gamut point we showed you in the video is a really good point to either rub or to tap. So that's a really, really good go-to. I'm just rubbing it now and feeling relaxed. So yeah, David Abel, I don't really know what to say. How amazing was he? So authentic. His YouTube video was in itself just amazing in terms of him sharing that he managed to up his oxygen levels. But yesterday was just incredible, wasn't it? Just sharing what techniques he used in the moment and using tapping whilst he was talking, and that was just so beautiful. And it just felt so lovely that we were all tapping with him as well, and tapping for healthcare workers. And yeah, it was just really something special. So today we are talking about self-care. So I did put it because there's a bit of a delay in terms of the comments coming through. I thought I would just ask for some comments this morning, just to have something to kind of work with. But the important thing for me is just to tune into your own energy. I know I can be really sensitive to other people's energy, so I'm just going to ask you to tune into when you think of self-care, what's coming up for you. Because we all know that we should be practicing self-care. You know, we're on here, we're tapping every day, and what a great start. You know, I haven't quite managed to get all of them, to tune into all of them, but what a great sort of practice in terms of daily self-care and getting ourselves into a routine like brushing your teeth. What was it Brad called it? Energy hygiene, like brushing your teeth. You know, it's something that we should be doing every day, morning and evening. And yeah, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I mean, I have that intention to do that every day, but also we have a lot going on. There's a lot for us to deal with. We have kids at home, we have relatives, loved ones, news, so much going on, and so much adjusting to do within our daily lives. So we, yeah, just need to kind of take a breath and send ourselves some compassion at the same time. So yeah, we're all human, aren't we? Yeah, self-care is so important, Janice. I love it. So some people were saying self-care for them equates to self-worth. Isn't that the truth? Have to put others first. So many of us are conditioned to do that. And yet it means that we're operating from that empty cup instead of the full cup. And as a mum, when I discovered tapping, I discovered it as a young mum who was really struggling. And I had to learn the hard way that I needed to look after myself. And I know it's difficult, particularly with kids, but hey, tapping with kids, it's a win-win. Frustration that tapping's not working, yeah, just start with the frustration. Just, you know, meet yourself where you're at today. Procrastination, oh yeah, I can relate to that one. Procrastinating about self-care. Oh, there's just that other thing I have to do first before I can pull myself 1st. Yeah, Leslie, so resonate. Your self-care is outlawed. I'm so missing my swims. So missing my swims. So let's tap through that. Yeah, can't practice when I want to, and finding the balance, and of course the guilt when we don't practice self-care. Okay, so let's get started. We are just going to tap on the side of the hand, even though I'm feeling this energy when I think about self-care. And just tune into your body. Where are you feeling that? Whether it's guilt, frustration, the need to find balance, whatever it is for you, just tune in. Where is it in your body? Does it have a color? Does it have a consistency? How big is it? And you can use a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, 0 being perfectly calm, or you could, you know, use a ball. I'm choosing to love and accept myself for all of those feelings that I'm feeling right here, right now. Even though I'm feeling this energy around self-care and the need for self-care, just for today, I'm allowing myself to feel it. Even though I'm feeling this energy around self-care, that's okay. Just tapping through the points, all this energy around self-care. Inside of the eye, all this energy around self-care. Self-care. I'm just going to use the word because that energy is coming up for you, and just tune into it and just tap. This energy around self-care. This consistency. All this energy. Collarbone point, all this energy. Under the arm, my feelings around self-care. I'm just tapping on the wrist point and the fingers. All this energy around self-care. And I often find with quite strong emotions, so I'll find that I'm tapping quite quickly. And as the energy is releasing, I can feel my breath slow down. I'm tapping more slowly. I'm talking more slowly. So just putting your hand on your heart and checking in. Let's just do one more round. All this guilt that I'm feeling around self-care. So much of that. It feels selfish to put myself first. Inside of the, even though I'll be reacting rather than responding if I don't practice self-care. And I can so resonate with that. First week of holidays, I lost it because I was not practicing my self-care. We were all starting to go come under one roof. There was tension building. I was out of my routine of self-care. It was not pretty. And that's okay. Even though I'm carrying all this guilt, it's selfish. All this energy in my body, whatever it is. I wonder. I wonder if I could just realize that I'm doing the best that I can. And sometimes I am operating from glass, half empty, from an empty cup. That's okay. What came to me this morning, I'm not living on a mountaintop, much as I'd love to be. Much as I'd love to be all Zen-like. I wonder if I could just send myself compassion. And just top of the head, I wonder. I wonder if I could feel differently about self-care. I wonder if I could just tap and let go of some of that tension. And then I can be open to the whispers calling me to practice self-care. I wonder if I could just see self-care as drowning out some of the noise so I can come back to me. I can come back to my soul. I'm open to the idea that even though I don't feel like I have time for self-care right now, maybe I could be open to opportunities for self-care coming my way. Maybe there could be new ways of self-care I'm just waiting to discover. I wonder. And if I could receive that opportunity for self-care with love in my heart, what a great place that would be to come from every day. And maybe then I can help others from that place. I'm open to the idea of more and more opportunities for self-care, of whispers and me listening to the whispers. And just putting your hand on your heart and just checking in, maybe just closing your eyes and just becoming aware of any messages about self-care. Just breathing into your heart. So maybe you could make a note on a piece of paper, or just know that you can tune back into this energy. You could watch this video back. You could see if new messages come to you. And so that was just 2 rounds of tapping. That was what, 10 minutes? So I can't see your comments, but I do hope you're feeling a bit better. Maybe you have a different point of view around self-care. And so I thought about something today. I went for a walk. My daily walk might have gone over the half an hour. And I was out in nature and I was listening to the sounds, and I was just really aware of nature. And I was thinking just what a beautiful space that is to be in nature and to tap. And I literally tapped and walked. There weren't that many people around. The people who were around, maybe they thought I was a bit weird, but hey. So tapping and walking. Tapping with your kids when you're out and about with your kids. Tapping and talking. Tapping and ranting. For me, there's just so many different ways of integrating tapping into my day. And so, because we have limited time in nature, I was just to a little visualization exercise with some tapping. So I hope you like that. I love all the comments. I'm finding it quite distracting looking at the comments, but I know Wendy's in there and she's holding the space for me on the chat, so that's really interesting. Leslie, thank you, I'm so glad. And so yeah, if something's come up, if a memory's come up, if you are part of the tapping community, you know, swap with a tapping with a swap partner. You could do some journaling, you could tap through it, and then obviously there is extra support. And I know at the moment Kate's amazing tapping collective community are offering one-to-ones in exchange for a donation. So if you do need some extra help processing any of that, then they are there to help you and support you. So let's just take a deep breath. Dancing, love that. Yeah, tapping the finger points as you walk when I'm processing something. I love that, Leslie. Okay. All right, so let's do a little bit of heart breathing. Okay. And let's just, following on from that beautiful tapping, I wonder if we could just give ourselves 10 minutes. 10 minutes for this visualization and tapping. 10 minutes for us. 10 minutes for you. How does that feel? Does that bring up any more guilt? Just curious. Okay, so just close your eyes if you like. If you want to keep them open, that's fine too. And just imagine that you're in a beautiful space outdoors. If you want to be out indoors in like a spa place or something, you know, yeah, just bring yourself to a beautiful space, like a real healing space. Could be on a beach, it could be out in the woods, the redwoods, it could be just out on a heath in a park, just a beautiful open space. And just inviting you to imagine the sights of nature. Maybe seeing the leaves dancing in the trees, or the waves coming into shore. A butterfly flying by. The sounds of birds, bees, ducks. And even for me today, a train going past. The smells. What does it smell like? Oh, the smell of the fresh sea air. The taste of spring or summer in the air. Today was just beautiful here in the UK. The touch, the ground beneath your feet. Maybe you're barefoot. Maybe you're in this, your toes are in the sand. Maybe your toes are on the earth. And with you is a friend, a guide, or an angel, a mentor, and they're just listening. They're just holding the space for you. And they are completely compassionate, unconditional support. And they might even be giving you a hug. How good does that feel? And I'm just going to invite you, just from that space, just to tune into something that's coming up for you today. Maybe you got triggered by a WhatsApp message, comparisonitis, kids doing more study than mine. I've had that. Maybe the news triggered you. Maybe you've had a conversation with somebody and they've triggered you, or they've said something to you that just triggered you. And just tap through those feelings. Again, just tuning in where that is in your body, and just tapping and talking and telling that person all about that conversation, recounting it. And I'm just going to throw it in there. Swearing's allowed because it's a great energy release. Can't believe what he said. Can't believe what I saw in the news. He did, you know. She said that. And just tap through that energy. Talk to them as if they were a friend. Know that they are there, holding the space for you. Just let yourself be raw with them, knowing that they're supporting you. And I'm gonna tap for 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna leave you to tap for 2 minutes. Wendy's on the chat if you do need some support. But I'm just gonna give you 2 minutes just to tap and talk. Just to acknowledge that energy that's coming up. Just remembering that you can tap on one point if you're into this, maybe the 9 gamut that I showed you on your hand before, just tapping through the points. I'm just going to tap on the top of the head, inside of the eye, on the outside of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, and the chin point. Collarbone. Under the arm. Imagine giving yourself or receiving a beautiful hug. Tapping on the wrist point. And just tapping through all the finger points. And just letting go of some of that energy. Just talking, ranting. knowing that you're safe in that space. And then just bringing that to a close. And there may be some energy left, and just knowing that you can go back to that. And just thanking them for being there for you. Again, receiving that hug. Maybe even being open to any advice they can give moving forward about that situation or anything else. And just tapping under the eye, under the nose. They might just be sending you a bubble of compassion and letting you know that you're loved. Maybe there's a color that you could bring in. Bring that maybe to any part of your body that needs it. If you're feeling any tension in your body, just taking this moment to bring that color. As you continue tapping, to really bring that energy into your body, just feeling that beautiful color. Maybe a new emotion, a new learning into your energy system, just as you continue to tap. That really helps to integrate it. And then bringing your hand to your heart and tapping or rubbing that 9 gamut space that I showed you. I'm just going to bring my there, just between the ring finger and your little finger, that little groove, just rubbing it or tapping it. Really integrating that information. And just imagine again, bringing your feet to the ground, and feeling the ground beneath your feet. Seeing the blue sky above you, connecting to the skies, the upper realms. And bringing both of those energies to your heart center. And really feeling that energy going through your body. All through your energy system. Imagine it unblocking any energy that might have been stuck from before. Imagine the energy flowing up and down your body, connecting to the earth, connecting to the sky. And then taking a deep breath, and if you'd like, just imagine bringing that energy out to a person, a thing, a group of people. And then you're bringing yourself back to this space. Gently opening your eyes. And just feeling the ground beneath your feet. Imagining any energy that's not yours being showered with golden rain. To release it, I have my selenite stick. I like to do a little wave. So knowing that we've had this beautiful connection and bringing ourselves back to this space now, just clearing the energy. And maybe even saying to your own energy, come back. Just bring your own energy back to you. And the energy that you might have given out to other people, just bringing that back to you now. Breathing. So that was tapping, visualization, tapping and talking. I just wanted to give you an idea of the many things, the many ways that you can integrate tapping. And I know just because we're about Tapathon today, but just being open to other ways of self-care, you know, that takes 5 minutes. I mean, I have sat on the toilet and tapped You know, I have shut myself away just into the toilet room and just tapped, or just tapped in them and tapped with my kids. Um, and like I said, just being open. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I love my selenite wand, Leslie. It's my favorite crystal in the whole wide world. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing this space with me. This has been such an honor and a privilege. Bowing to Kate. Thank you, thank you, thank you for creating this amazing space. So tomorrow it's Alina and Craig. How fabulous, can't wait. Let me just check the topic. Oh, helping heart-centered solopreneurs deal with financial fears and worries. I know that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to tuning in to Lena and Craig. Just a little reminder that that the Just Giving page is open for donations for Doctors Without Borders. So if you would like to donate, you have already, thank you so much. It's an amazing charity and it's fabulous all around the world. I am a Matrix Collective Consciousness a few weeks ago, and we raised some money, which I'm going to be sending through to the charity as well. So, and on that subject, bringing me nicely to that subject. So we've had a call for some more work in the Matrix. So it's essentially tapping within, gave you a little bit of a taster within a beautiful space, and tapping on our own energy and tapping on the collective energy. It's just a beautiful space to kind of work from and to. So I'm going to host a Matrix Collective Consciousness for healthcare workers. They've been in my thoughts a lot, and I know they're in other people's thoughts. They are feeling a lot of stress and anxiety, and they do not have the tools that we do. So it was amazing tapping with David yesterday and sending some tapping their way. I know there's quite a few people, including Wendy, doing some incredible work one-to-one, and I just thought the MCC would be amazing to hold that space for them. So I would like to, if you'd like to join that, it's free. This Friday, I've decided to go all out this week. So this Friday, 8:30 p.m. UK. So I'll give you a bit of time to have some dinner or to have a cup of tea or whatever else before. But I just wanted to keep it to the evening because that means that more people around the world are able to tune in. And powerful as it is, you will get a replay afterwards that you can tune into. It's just amazing being in that space together. So that is this Friday, 8:30 p.m. If you'd like to, if you're interested in that, go through to Matrix Collective Consciousness Facebook page. I hope I've got that right. I might put the link in the comments if you would like to join for that. And I'm going to post in there. I was going to try and do it later on tonight or today, but I haven't. So I'll be posting in there at the latest tomorrow morning, and then you can click on the link. That'll give you the Zoom link if you're interested in that. So thank you again for joining me. I'm just looking. I have no idea where this has come from, but I just have to giggle. Wendy, what have you flushed the toilet and think of waterfall? I love it. Yeah, or you could be in the shower and cleanse yourself. But yeah, if you want to go for toilet, Wendy. Yeah, that's been amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and leave you to eat your dinner or go about your day. Thank you so much for this. Don't forget Alina and Frank tomorrow. Share the posts, particularly, anything that you want to share and let people know about upcoming ones or any videos that have really helped you. Please share them amongst your friends and get this out there because this is looking like it might continue for some time to come. So please get the word out there. So thank you so much for joining me. Lots of love to you if you join me live or if you're catching up. Lots of love. Bye. And thank you so much to Wendy as well for holding the space. Just had to throw that in there. Thank you.